The world does not wait for the timid. It sharpens itself against those who falter, like a stone rubbing against steel, revealing who is soft, who bends, and who endures. Every corner hides consequence. Every interaction whispers a threat. And yet most men walk blind, clothed in the illusion of safety. Society praises conformity and ridicules subtle strength, teaching you that ease is virtue and that caution is wisdom. But the truth the ancients understood, the truth Musashi lived by, is harsher. Danger is a natural crucible. It does not forgive, it does not wait. To survive, you must meet it before it strikes. Modern life has softened this edge. You are told that comfort ensures progress, that planning and insurance protect, that the world bends to routine and predictability. Yet every convenience dulls instinct, every distraction blunts perception, and every moment ignored is a moment in which the world tests you unprepared. What price are you paying for underestimating it? What if survival does not come from avoidance, from safety, from small victories in trivial arenas, but from embracing the danger that most men refuse to acknowledge? To endure, you must walk where fear waits, and you must walk first. Musashi did not learn survival in comfort. He faced life and death duels while still young, each encounter a crucible of fear and uncertainty. His body trembled, his mind raced, yet it was in that tension that clarity was born. Ancient warriors understood that danger is a teacher, the survival is practice, and that the most profound lessons cannot be found in safety. Contrast this with modern life, where fear is avoided, cushioned by distraction, and postponed indefinitely. Men navigate their days like a river guided by gentle banks, never knowing the turbulence that shapes resilience. Musashi's strength emerged not from the skill of his blade alone, but from adaptation under relentless threat. He discovered that survival is measured by the mind's ability to respond, to anticipate, to act with precision when the world tests its limits. It is here, in the fires that most men flee, that the dangerous are forged. Most men never face the true tests of life because they surrender before they start. Society teaches safety as a goal, conformity as a virtue, predictability as a shield. In avoiding discomfort, men shrink their lives, reducing the world to a manageable, shallow space where fear is distant, but so is growth. Ancient survival demanded constant vigilance, adaptability, and self. Yet modern distractions replace these essentials with illusion, leaving men vulnerable in ways they cannot name. Courage erodes quietly, each compromise a subtle fracture. Fear, when ignored, becomes a predator that works silently, eroding potential, limiting action, constricting ambition. The path of the dangerous man is narrow, steep, and often lonely. He is forged in moments where others falter, where preparation meets action, where instinct overrules hesitation. Survival is not given. It is claimed by those willing to move through fear, through discomfort, and through the unrelenting tests that the world demands. No shield lasts forever. Musashi understood this as clearly as he understood the weight of his blade. Ancient wisdom holds that protection comes not from avoidance, but from skill, preparation, and audacity. The modern man, lulled into dependence on insurance, gadgets, and routines, believes safety is static. That danger can be postponed indefinitely. It cannot. Comfort is the softest cage, dulling your instincts, blinding you to subtle threats. Survival is not a product of luck or luck alone. It is the result of readiness, of anticipation, of willingness to embrace what most shrink from. The dangerous understand this truth intuitively. Danger approached deliberately becomes a form of power, while danger ignored becomes decay. The world will not pause for the unready. It will take what you cannot defend. Musashi cultivated a mindset honed as finely as his blade. Focus, perception, calculated aggression. These were his weapons long before he lifted a sword. Danger was internalized, mastered as a daily practice, a constant presence that sharpened instinct and refined decision-making. Ancient warriors trained the mind before they trained the body, recognizing hesitation as the root of defeat. Modern men avoid confrontation, whether external or internal, and in doing so, forfeit the edge that could determine survival. The mental battlefield is decisive. Perception, anticipation, and controlled intensity dictate who moves first, who prevails, and who is consumed. Survival is not simply living. It is moving through chaos with clarity, foreseeing consequences, and acting while others tremble. The dangerous do not wait for opportunity. They create it in the crucible of disciplined awareness. Musashi wandered alone for years, testing himself in isolation, seeking no guidance, receiving no praise. Solitude was not loneliness. It was the forge where discipline, self-reliance, and instinct were tempered. Ancient insight revealed what the crowd conceals. Truth, vulnerability, and capability are always exposed in isolation. Modern dependency on social validation and comfort is weakness disguised as connection. Only in solitude do you face the unvarnished reflection of your limits. Only in quiet do you confront your fears without distraction. Danger and preparation flourish when no one is watching, when comfort cannot dull the edge, when the mind and body are trained to endure what others flee. The dangerous know this, and they walk alone until the steel within them is unbreakable. Fear, aggression, hunger the shadows within every manner, not liabilities. Musashi recognized them as tools, as fuel for decisive action. He embraced his inner violence without surrendering to it, mastering restraint as the ultimate strength. Ancient warriors knew that unintegrated intensity leads to ruin, but properly harnessed, it becomes the source of clarity and decisiveness. Modern men repress their intensity, weakening instinct and denying the forces that could propel them past danger. The shadow, when embraced and disciplined, becomes a weapon. Survival demands integration, not denial. To endure, you must face the darkness within, acknowledge it, and transform it into a force that moves with precision rather than chaos. Musashi did not wait for danger to announce itself. He anticipated, he observed, he prepared. Ancient philosophy teaches that preparation is preemptive power, the ability to act before the world forces movement. Modern reliance on reaction, on chance, leaves men vulnerable. Always one step behind, the dangerous act with foresight, blending courage with calculation. Life moves faster than planning alone. Readiness is forged in the daily exercises of discipline, perception, and understanding. To survive, you must anticipate the shadow, move before the threat manifests, and strike decisively when hesitation would be fatal. The world rewards no one for timidity, but it tests the resolute without pause. Musashi survived because he honed discipline, skill, and perception relentlessly. The path of the dangerous is lonely, but in that solitude lies authority. Every man navigates a landscape filled with predators, visible and unseen, and only those prepared, aware and willing to act, endure. Strength balanced with restraint, danger embraced without recklessness, defines the line between existence and irrelevance. Legacy is not measured by accolades or applause, but by the ability to endure, adapt, and prevail. A man walks confidently through the shadows because he has prepared for them, because he carries authority born from mastery over fear, desire, and circumstance. The dangerous do not perform for the world. They move unseen, unchallenged, and unshakable. They survive because they have chosen to. And survival, in its purest form, is the quietest victory of all.